Hello. Alright, I was working with a small group on, I guess, a couple days ago, and we went over this problem, and I asked if they had any requests for videos that I was going to make, and they mentioned that they wanted me to go over this specific problem in a video. So, alright, so let's just get right to it. This is a pretty straightforward problem. So it says, which of the following statements is true? Okay, so all we're doing is evaluating if either of these are true. Which one is true. So, judging by the wording of the problem, 3 of these will be false, and 1 will be true. Alright, so on this one, we have 23,800 is greater than 23 thousands plus 1500s plus 8 tens plus 9 ones. Now, 23 thousands, okay, that is 23,000. So 23,000, and then plus 1500s. Okay, so 1500s would be 1,500, and I know that right there is greater than 23,800. This would be 24,500, right? So is 23,800 greater than at least 24,500? We don't even have to add these ones, right? So this one cannot be right. Next we have 86,890. So that's 86,890. And that is equal to 86,980. Clearly that is not right. Okay? So, because, they're 2 different numbers, right? The 8 and the 9 are switched in these numbers, so they are very similar, but they are not the same. Now let's go to C. 45,000 is less than. Now, when you're doing problems like this, you always need to make sure you pay attention to less than or greater than. Because the first time I went over this problem, I knew that this one was greater than, so I kind of breezed through this without really paying attention, and for a little bit thought that this was greater than as well, which clearly will change if it's true or not, right? So it is very important that you pay attention. And basically, I'm very confident in my ability to do word problems and math, especially 4th and 5th grade that I've been teaching for a while. So sometimes my confidence, I could say, gets the best of me, and I kind of breeze through questions without reading them carefully. So if you're overconfident, sometimes these questions will actually get you because you just breeze through and you miss something, like if it says greater than or less than. So you really need to make sure that you're paying attention. Even if you're confident, even if you're overconfident, you need to make sure that you're paying attention and always go over your work. Because it's very easy to make silly mistakes when you're overconfident. So, 45,000 is less than 4 times 10,000. Okay? So that's 40,000 plus 4 times 1,000. That's 4,000. And right here, since this is 100, 10, and 1, we know automatically that if there's 4 10,000s and only 4 thousands, it doesn't matter what the hundreds, tens, and ones are. This is going to be 44,000 something. So it's actually 44,000, and then the rest are 9, so it's 999. 44,999 is greater than 45,000. That is incorrect. 45,000 is definitely greater, so it should be like this. So this one is wrong. So D, by process of elimination, should be right. Let's double check. So we have 60,000 plus 14,000, so that would be 74,000. 804 is greater than 73,984. And that is correct, right? We didn't even have to add in the 804 because 74,000 is greater than 73,984. So for questions like this, you just have to go through and kind of by process of elimination, just go through and see which one is true, which one is false, and just be very careful because these questions are literally made to trick you, right? The 9 and the 8 switched in this one. They're very similar. So you might, if you're doing it quickly, you might, you might think they're equal. Or if you're doing this and you don't pay attention, if it's less than or greater than, you might, you might just think that it's right. And another suggestion I would say on something like this is to, even if you go through and B is correct, you go to A, it's not correct, B is correct, I would go through the other two answers too, just to make sure that they are both incorrect, right? Because you might think B is correct, you make a mistake, and then you realize, wait a minute, D is correct, and then you go back up to B, and you're just like, oh, I actually did make a mistake. So it's always good to go through all of the answer choices. Even if you're like sure that one of them is true, just go through the other ones to make sure that they're wrong as well. Because it's easy to make a silly mistake.